Airdate, but
Now you need to leave. Or you're going to be obstructing me. So let's go. Leave right now.
an officer tries to tell an angry man how not to get arrested.
Got a warrant? Do you got a warrant?
What's that gun doing up there?
Nothing, that's my call.
Florida troopers don't know what to expect when they search a suspicious car.
Dirty underwear.
Troopers race to stop a killer who plans to...
Join us this evening as we ride with the officers and troopers in California, Florida, and Delaware. What you'll see was videotaped as it actually happened. First to California, where officers encounter an angry...
Cross a yellow line there. We'll stop and talk to him. See why. Also, nobody in there is wearing a seatbelt.
Did not copy. I copy now. 45.
Alleyway here. This is a vacant building.
Traffic you recovered.
Where he's going. You got a license?
Nah, it's my car, but he been drinking. I'm just trying to get him back out.
You got ID on you or anything?
No.
Okay, put your hands on the back of the seat right there. Both of you, put your hands on the back of the seat. Come on back here. You don't have a driver's license, do you? How old are you?
I'm only 16.
You're just 16? Okay, I'm gonna pat you down. Just put your hands behind your head, interlock your fingers. You don't have any needles on you or nothing like that? No, nothing that's gonna stick me? Any dope or guns in the car? No weapons on you or nothing? You sure? Okay, why don't you sit down right there? Anybody in there got a driver's license?
My uncle probably.
Come on out.
I'm trying to be no. Sir, I can't hear you, man.
Do you have ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see it. How come you're letting him drive?
Let him drive. We just came from a party over here. We was all drinking.
Okay, so you've been drinking, that's why you let him drive?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, you're aware that he doesn't have a driver's license, right?
Well, I didn't know all that.
You're his uncle.
Oh, man, he's his nephew. I'm just saying, he had license.
You don't have a license either?
Yeah, I got license, but my license is suspended. That's why he's driving. We came over here to buy some more beer.
You have any dope or anything on you?
Dope, man. I don't with dope. I'm on probation.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you on probation for?
I'm on probation for sales of cocaine.
Is that right? Take your hands out of your pockets. Okay, so you got search terms, right?
Man, you can search me. I got no dope, man.
Spin around. Put your hands back there, interlock your fingers. Right. Take his advice. Don't let that alcohol get you in trouble.
I'm not, I'm just saying,
Okay,
man.
chill.
You said like an ass, I'm just telling you. I was proof myself.
Well, you got a little bit of an attitude.
Hey, why don't you quit talking stupid stuff?
See, you better listen to your nephew.
No, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying. I'm just...
Got any warrants out for your arrest or anything?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, you have a seat right there, on the ground. Sir, Unica 98 me, Rubidoux north of the 60. Okay, originally we just stopped this vehicle because the guy cut the corner way too sharp, about 100 feet too sharp alongside the road. The right rear passenger was too intoxicated to drive, plus his license is suspended. Turns out the driver doesn't have a driver's license either. You don't have any ID on you at all? Do you have any drugs or anything on you? Take your hands out of your pockets. No speed or nothing like that? You sure?
Yeah.
Interlock your fingers. How old are you? Okay, have a seat right there on the ground. How old are you? 16?
I'm 18.
You're 18? Got any warrants out for your arrest? You sure about that? This guy is real unhappy. He's also deuce, so just in case he goes off. You been arrested before? Never? Okay, I'm gonna go through that car. Here's the way I do it. You tell me about something that's in there, it's gonna help you. If I go through there and find something and you hadn't told me about it, you're going to jail. Okay, get up. We'll sit over there, about 10 feet in front of the two of them. Keep going. There you go.
Right with you. See all that church stuff? Policemen. You can't do that stuff. He'll be setting an example for his nephew. See what I gotta go through? See what I gotta go through? The alcohol.
What year's that car?
Should be a 90, because it's brand new.
No guns. He just such a car. We still gotta stay on the dirt. And this is what I gotta
glad
go
you do. I'm glad.
man. I know white people in my job feel the same way, man. The police stopped him for what? Because they Mexican, they white, because he was black, Mexican or something. Is that how it is? So it's a racial thing or something.
So are you saying this? Are you saying this is a
It ain't my fault, man, because you up and beat a black man up. So every black man, is you guilty?
Sit in the car, sit in the car.
I'm sitting right here. With my hand closed. What? You got a warrant?
What are you gonna do?
Do you got a warrant?
I don't need no warrant.
I'm just saying, man. You're looking at me like I'm the bad guy. Telling me to sit down and shut the up and all this and that, or whatever you said.
I never told you to shut up, did I?
Yeah, you did right there. You said, shut up. I don't have no beef with you. I don't have no beef with you. I don't have a beef with you. I'm just saying, though. Why
just sit there and calm
I'm calm down, man, because I'm mad, man, because this guy stopped me talking about, because I let him drive. If I was drunk, okay, I understand that, but I let someone else drive because I was the passenger. So now he said I'm a bad guy.
No
problem with that, okay? The problem that I have, he's doing his job. All you have to do is sit here and...
Sir, I understand that, sir. I understand that, sir.
There's nothing for you to get violent. When you start raising your voice...
Sir, we're not violent. I understand that,
sir. As long as you go along with the program, that's it, you know? I treat you like you treat me.
I'll see you.
Okay. I'll be looking forward to it.
I see you. Don't act like a... That supposed to scare me something? Huh?
You're out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Get out of here while you can.
I ain't got no warrants.
Well, you don't got no warrants, but you go to jail for obstruction. You know what that is?
Come on, man. Now you trying to get me
I'm
for
telling you.
What am I doing to you?
You better start walking right now.
Come on, man. Whatever, man. Whatever.
You guys are out of here. Some people can't hold their alcohol, man.
The driver was charged with driving without a license and driving on the wrong side of the road. He faces fines up to $600. The passenger, who argued with the police officer, was released, but he returned later and was arrested for public intoxication at that time. He faces a possible fine of $500.
Partner just called me. I'm going to go ahead and check and see what he wants. I can tell in his voice that, man, there's something's not right. I know he's got a vehicle stopped northbound. He's just a little south of us.
When I stopped him for unlawful speed. When I got him stopped, he immediately jumped out of the car and ran back to meet me getting out of my car. And that hardly ever happens unless they want to keep you from walking up to the car because they're trying to hide something. And that's when I called Mike to come up here with me because I felt like he was really nervous, really hiding something.
What's that gun doing up there? Go ahead and put the cuffs on him until we see what we got. Got a gun right there on the floorboard on the driver's side.
In this case, he was trying to hide the fact that he had a gun under the seat laying on the floorboard. That's why he ran back to meet me. He was acting very nervous. He couldn't stand still. Constantly walking around me. I finally told him to have a seat on the trunk while I ran his driver's license, and that came back suspended, and then he got even more antsy, and that's when I called.
You understand your rights? Yes. Okay. With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us? Okay. Go ahead and get your foot in the car.
Show up to 23 there for you.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Crack.
No crack.
Gonna be about 100 or so grams of crack cocaine.
Once you find contraband, doesn't mean you stop looking because there's a good chance there might be something else concealed in the vehicle. Dirty underwear.
This right here is probably his personal little stash. He's got his little crack rocks in here. Already cracked up, ready to be smoked. His little personal carrying case here. That's about the size they sell it in. That's probably about that's a $10 to $15 piece of crack cocaine right there. So you look how small that is and look at the quantity that he has. It's pretty profitable.
He's got a bunch of X-rated tapes. We'll go ahead and see what's on them. Kiddie porn is a big problem. He's got some swinger material. So we'll go ahead and look at it and see what we come out with.
I don't really see a name brand. It was manufactured in Miami. You're out here all by yourself, and it really makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up when you find out that, in fact, he did have a gun. The element of surprise is in his favor. Somebody can jump out and shoot you really quick before you know what's going on. It really makes you think about your job, makes you think about being out here late at night by yourself.
Turn around, face me.
Be charged with a concealed firearm, trafficking in cocaine, possession of cocaine with intent to sell. He has no bond at this time. He'll see the judge later on today, and that time they'll set him bond.
The 18-year-old suspect was a college student, majoring in criminal justice, who had wanted to join the Florida Highway Patrol. He was selling crack to pay for tuition and books. He had no priors. He faces up to 5 years in prison and a possible fine of $20,000. He is in jail awaiting trial. Next.
Well, no!
Troopers race to stop a killer who plans to kill again.
I'm the man.
This is the file on Delaware State Police Sergeant Mark Daniels and his attempts to bring a murderer to justice. Sergeant Daniels appears as himself in our reenactment of his real story.
Will Lenson is a friendly, charismatic person when he's sober.
Yeah!
Although married, he and a friend are trying to pick up 2 women. Lenson's past is unusually violent. He has an arrest record that includes robbery, kidnapping, and 3 counts of murder. When he was a teenager, he killed his first victim because the man wouldn't sell him beer.
Maybe I ought to give you one of these, huh?
Are you nuts? What are you doing? You crazy? We're out of here.
Frustrated and unable to get his wife on the phone, Lenson goes to her best friend's house looking for her. He doesn't know they've both returned to his house to wait for him. When he finds the house empty, he decides to rob it and sell what he can to buy more cocaine.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
A relative staying in the house surprises him.
Shut up! Don't do this, man! What did I do to you, man? Well, come on, man, I didn't do anything to you, man! Well, no!
Knowing that the man can identify him, Lenson brutally murders him.
Hi, honey. Where have you been?
I'm with friends, all right?
Lenson returns home to find his wife and her friend watching TV. He makes up a story to get the friend out of the house.
Hey, Vic, think you can give me a hand?
Yeah, what do you need?
Just, my friend's got his car stuck down the road.
Where is it?
Just down the road. Be right back. I need something to pull the car out with. All right? I'll be right back.
While in the car during casual conversation, the woman mentions a nephew staying with her. Lenson convinces the woman to go back to her own house to talk to the man about possible work.
I know he came home early and he went to bed. Is this blood?
You're going upstairs. You're gonna do what I want. Me? You hear me?
Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? Come on.
Upstairs. Shut up. Shut up.
Mel, where's Mel?
Shut up.
Will, what are you doing?
I said shut up.
What do you want?
The woman is beaten and raped. Sergeant Mark Daniels of the Delaware State Police is following in his father's footsteps. The woman's boss has called the state police when she fails to show up for work. When they go to her house to look for her, they make an unexpected and grisly discovery.
You're dispatched via recon to this.
Lenson kidnaps the woman moments before troopers arrive.
Stop whimpering. You want some more of this? I said shut up. I said be quiet.
A killer terrifies his kidnap victim, and a Delaware manhunt begins when we come back. A convicted murderer, high on liquor and drugs, kills a man, then kidnaps and rapes his wife's best friend. Delaware State Police Sergeant Mark Daniels coordinates a statewide manhunt.
I'm gonna stop and make a phone call here. You just keep your mouth shut.
The killer hears about the massive manhunt on the radio.
Don't move. Stay right here. Shut up.
He stops to call his wife to ask her what he should do. After the woman gets away from her captor, she calls police, and the manhunt intensifies.
Search off the edge of the woods with the dogs. We'll get him.
Daniels, who's been on the force for 13 years, works closely with other units, including the Canine Division. The fugitive stays on the run by breaking into homes for food. A neighbor recognizes him from a composite drawing in the paper and calls police. The killer was convicted of kidnapping, sexual attack, and first-degree murder. He was sentenced to death and was executed by lethal injection.
Career with the Delaware State Police is very fulfilling, very rewarding, particularly my assignment within the homicide unit, crimes of brutality, where maybe nothing can be done with the victim or for the victim, but the surviving families who are left empty and need support, and the reassurance that their police agency can do everything possible for them.
Mark Daniels is now a lieutenant and an administrator in the Major Crimes Unit.
It's $21 a month. To find out more, call 1-877-219-5132 and get a free personalized information booklet that includes a free quote. That's 1-877-219-5132. Or visit us online at signupforhumanidental.com. You'll pay little or nothing for office visits. Only can enjoy. Designed exclusively for veterans and their families. Experts agree there's a strong connection between a healthy mouth and your overall good health. That's why it's important to get a Humana Dental plan. It covers 2 cleanings and 2 checkups every year. Just what your dentist recommends. Our plans begin as low as $21 a month. With coverage for preventive care and a large network.
It's the biggest. I was actually kind of hoping to find more than what we did, but 3 plants is better than nothing. A lot of people go out and they get 50, 60, 200 plants. Just 3.
That's right. It's all illegal. Agencies of America, thank you for watching.